Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So I caught up on Daima, wanted to do that, and I kind of wanted to then talk about what is in Daima right now that we could actually see in Dokkan. Because we've had a lot of talk of, we could see Daima in Dokkan. I figured that it was something that they weren't going to be waiting too long to get it in-game, right? Unlike Superhero, where, these games didn't, like, it took all of them a while to start getting some of the stuff in there, right? Besides some of the early promotional stuff. Like, Legends had Gamma 1 and 2 from basically just the trailers in Legends, right? Or like in, June of 2022 or whatever it was. And then Beast Gohan was in Legends. That was in, October? October of 2022 is when he dropped. So it was still a little while until after, Superhero was actually a thing. Now, judging by the fact that we've already seen, Daima content basically announced for damn near all the Dragon Ball games, right? Like, it's even coming to Kakarot. I really would not be surprised if we see Daima before not too long here in Dokkan. Now, I've seen a lot of people actually throw out the possibility, the idea of Daima being New Year's, like the New Year's Dual Dokkan Fest. And I definitely think that could be the case, for sure. So let's look at what we could potentially see. Now, I have it right here, Goku vs. Tamagami 3. This is kind of like, to me, like the high point of Daima. Could this work as a dual Dokkan Fest? I don't know. One thing I will say about this, too, that I feel like Dokkan and Legends kind of in particular are in a little bit of a rough spot here. For me, it doesn't matter. But I imagine, a lot of people, at least in my audience, want to watch Daima dubbed, right? Like, I feel like that's going to be a big thing. So, like, if they fall over themselves to get Daima out before, dub, in Japan, that's not going to be a factor, and I guess they do make the schedule for this stuff more so around Japan than caring about the rest of the world, but, I feel like a lot of the global players are going to be like, who is this guy? I don't know, I feel like that could be a thing. We're waiting for the dub. I've seen a lot of people say, I'm waiting for the dub. So, we'll see. Listen, I don't know, someone hates Dragon Ball out there these days, man. They do anything they can to just drain Dragon Ball of its momentum. What if we just released the dub, a little faster, dude? What if we did that? I'm just saying. Okay, so Goku in this fight, he does use Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2. So, we easily could get a character like that. The thing is that if they drip feed us Daima content, it probably would be much smarter of Dokkan to do that, rather than let the whole thing play out, and then whatever the Grand Demon King or whatever in the final episode versus some new fusion, not Vegito, not Gogeta, but some brand new fusion or some shit like that. Rather than starting with those characters, we could just work our way up to it, which I think will probably be a better idea. We certainly could potentially see maybe, I guess Daima doesn't have a category or a link or anything right now, but they always could do that. That could be a fun thing they could do, with GT, right? But I think I would probably prefer they build up to that stuff rather than, again, just, let's start with the ridiculousness. Because, it is going to be a full season's worth of content. There are a lot of characters that we could talk about that could be getting stuff actually added, right? So this would definitely be good. I would be excited. I think that with how, well animated the fight is, I think that they can make some pretty cool cards or units from this, for sure. Easily, dude. We get some nice-ass units from this. I would love it. I would love to see these guys drop as potentially a dual Dokkan Fest or something like that for New Year's. It would be cool. Now, a lot of there's been 9 episodes. There's really not that much to go on, right? There's a lot of, potential for, support items, story events, a lot of different stuff that they could get into the game, maybe even support, goofy support memories and stuff, but I'm not really so sure about, major, like Dokkan Fest and stuff like that type of cards. We still need to get a little bit further in the series for that. So we'll see. Now, Glorio. Remember, Glorio is actually already announced for Sparking Zero. Glorio and Mini Vegeta are both announced for Sparking Zero. Glorio, yeah, do they have like just like a screenshot of it? They probably do down here. No, they don't. Okay. Glorio, he, yeah, uses like this like purple electricity. I compared it to like, he's like Darth Sidious with like force lightning, right? And but Darth Sidious does like the one pose is I'm evil and cackling, laughing, ha 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 ha, right? But like Glorio can like use it with his fingers and do all types of different stuff with this lightning. Certainly could make for an interesting unit. Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah. So like they definitely could drop Glorio as like a character with his lightning. You know, he does have, you know, several kind of like fights. He uses a gun and stuff like that. Definitely a character that, I mean, we're going to see him in game. And it's going to be very interesting to see some of the categories that a lot of these characters have. A lot of the characters are going to be on Dragon Ball Seekers, so it's going to be a huge boon to that category. I would imagine all these Demon Realm characters should just all just be on demonic power, right? I would assume Glorio will be a super class character, by the way, too, but I guess, like, we don't know that. We don't know if, like, I don't know. We don't know if Glorio is, like, a, you know, super class or extreme class, to be fair. I think they could probably, you know, in episode 17, he's actually the final villain or something like that. Maybe. Or he's actually just, like, cool as shit and he's super class, right? I don't know. It's either. Dr. Arinsu, she hasn't done pretty much anything like in terms of like fighting or anything like that. I'm gonna assume she's gonna get involved at some point. We'll see. But right now she is not really doing too much in terms of anything besides just story. But I definitely do think we're gonna see her get involved, right? And probably do a lot of fighting and stuff like that. So there is that. There's Arinsu. Degasu, or however you pronounce it. Again, he doesn't really do very much in the way of fighting. He's going to eventually get a card. So, like, these characters are here and established, but it's not exactly, like, rushing through. And that's why, like, I am wondering, they might just wait to do Daima until after the anniversary. Like, that's one of the major reasons I wanted to make this video. Like, I now do wonder, you know, New Year's, could it be like some GT Dual Dokkan Fest or another Boo Saga Dual Dokkan Fest or something? You know, then anniversary happens, and then by then, you know, they'll start moving into Daima stuff, because it's like, while I would like them to build up to, you know, eventually the big stuff coming later, we are still going to need, you know, like animations and stuff like that for, like, these characters. Glorio, they could definitely make, like they could do a Dokkan Fest for Glorio, right? Like, he's got enough. But, like, Arinsu, Degasu, Goma, like, these characters don't really have much. Pansy, they could easily create as, like, a strong, like, support character or something like that. Pansy's role in Daima is essentially, kind of like the Bulma role, right? To be fair, they haven't really given Bulma very many cards, but they did give Bulma that LR Bulma, really crazy. Maybe Pansy could be similar to like LR Bulma. That could be fire. So it's like we're waiting, man. I really think like it's probably going to be a little bit until we're going to get into some Daima stuff, because besides basically these three, there's not much for them to use. Now there's the other character too. I mean, at a little bit of a funny day, dude. They tweet like the official Dragon Ball account. Like, they tweeted this, I don't know, a little bit after the Daima episode ended. Bro, in Japan, they do not care about Dragon Ball spoilers. They don't give a shit, dude. We knew this when it's like, before the movie was even out in Japan, remember the Blue Gogeta trailer for Broly? It's just like, we're always going to see people like, damn it, spoiled. I didn't want to be spoiled. it's not possible to not be spoiled in Dragon Ball. Unfortunately, it's true. It's not possible. Even look at Sparking Zero with Gohan Black, bro. The official accounts are tweeting about, like, dude, I'm not making it up. Official accounts, this Dragon Ball official account are tweeting this shit out before it's out, man. Like, it's impossible to avoid these things. Like, it was the V-Jump account was tweeting out Gohan Black before Sparking Zero was even out, right? And it's just, like, everywhere. Like, it's just impossible, dude, to avoid, like, these spoilers and stuff like that, man. So, we have Majin Kuu, right? Majin Kuu. At this point, he's done nothing. But obviously, we're going to see him do some stuff and see him do some battles, stuff like that. Everyone, mostly I'm seeing people say, like, oh, his design is ass, his design sucks. I would like to see, like, a little action and stuff like that first. Because if Kid Buu came out these days, if Dragon Ball was currently ongoing or something like that, and, like, you know, we're going through the Buu saga, and then, like, it's like he's down to Kid Buu, the timeline would be filled of he's ass, Toriyama's fallen off. Do you know what the reception to Kid Buu would be nowadays? People would be, he's terrible. Dragon Ball is finished. And then, like, the next chapter, he blows up Earth, man. Like, so who knows with Majin Kuu, man? Majin Kuu could be the sickest shit ever. By the way, too, he is made from a base of Cybermen, so I wonder if, like, you know, I don't know, like, we could get some Cybermen characters coming with Majin Kuu or something like that. I don't know. Dude, like, they also revealed that Cybermen originate from the demon realm. So, like, can Cybermen characters get added to demonic power? Cybermen are not on demonic power, right? Let me see. Yeah, y'all are not. They're not, bro. They're not on demonic power, right? Yeah, they don't have. Yeah, they don't have category. Oh yeah, we're saying Saga. Yeah, they have say this character doesn't have a category. How could they not have a category? That's so goofy. Saiyan Saga, bro. They gotta add him to demonic power. What do you guys think? They're probably gonna get added to demonic power, man. Yeah, Majin Kuu. He's gonna guard if you have a Cyberman on the team. Dude. No, I can't. I gotta stop. But yeah, I actually am pretty excited to see Majin Kuu start fighting and stuff like that. To be fair, let's say that Daima is gonna get something for New Year's. I mean, we have what? Two episodes before we would potentially see stuff. And they definitely, in terms of Daima, have seen everything there is to offer, right? Like, I do think they would have had enough heads up, enough time to make these characters. Like I'm sure, you know, they can drop the characters with the animations, but the point is they're obviously not going to drop the shit before the episode airs. Episode's going to air first, right? So, maybe we could see Majin Kuu show up. We'll see if how big a role he's going to have. But basically, my point with this video, to reach the final point, I don't know if we're going to see Daima so soon in Dokkan. Because we do have anniversary next month as well. So, if Daima doesn't get, like, you know, maybe more animations for some of these characters, Dokkan might just wait until the end of anniversary. And then, you know, maybe like Daima at the start of March, Saiyan Day, March 18th. And then maybe like Daima again on April's. Daima could easily be Golden Week for sure. Because Daima will be done airing by Golden Week, right? So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Let me know what you guys think. I definitely would not be opposed to any Daima stuff dropping sooner or later. But I would like them to kind of, you know, like they could give us Goku vs. Tamagami 3 right now. They could do that. And I would be pumped for it. I would like those characters. So let me know what you guys think. And I will catch you all next time.